Baseball fans, welcome back to All-Star Archive. Free agent signings don't just shift players, they reshape franchises and change baseball history. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 MLB free agent signings that shocked the majors. We'll dive into the massive impacts these players had on their new teams, and what happened to the teams they left behind. Stay tuned to find out who tops the list, and let us know in the comments which signing made the biggest impact on baseball. Let's get started. Number 10. Vladimir Guerrero, Los Angeles Angels, 2004. When Vladimir Guerrero left the Montreal Expos for the Angels, it was the end of an era for the struggling franchise. Guerrero had been the face of the Expos, dazzling fans with his ability to hit pitches well outside the strike zone and showcasing a cannon of an arm in the outfield. Unfortunately, the Expos' financial troubles meant they couldn't compete with the Angels' 5-year, $70 million offer. Guerrero wasted no time proving his worth in Anaheim. In his first season, he hit .337 with 39 home runs, drove in 126 RBIs, and won the AL MVP. The Angels became a perennial contender in the AL West, while the Expos, soon to relocate and become the Washington Nationals, lost one of the most dynamic players in baseball. Guerrero's move highlighted the challenges of small-market teams holding on to superstar talent. Number 9. Max Scherzer, Washington Nationals, 2015. Max Scherzer's departure from the Detroit Tigers to join the Washington Nationals on a 7-year, $210 million deal sent ripples through MLB. Scherzer had been a cornerstone of Detroit's rotation, winning a Cy Young Award in 2013 and helping lead the team to 4 consecutive playoff appearances. However, the Tigers couldn't match the Nationals' massive offer. In Washington, Scherzer elevated his game to historic levels. He threw 2 no-hitters in 2015 and won back-to-back Cy Young Awards in 2016 and 2017. His leadership and dominance on the mound culminated in the Nationals' first World Series championship in 2019. Meanwhile, the Tigers began a rebuild and faded from contention, underscoring the cost of losing an ace like Scherzer. Number 8. Barry Bonds, San Francisco Giants, 1992. Barry Bonds leaving the Pittsburgh Pirates for the San Francisco Giants on a 6-year, $43.75 million deal was a monumental moment in MLB history. Bonds had won 2 MVP awards with the Pirates and helped them reach 3 consecutive NLCS appearances, but the Pirates couldn't afford to keep their superstar. In San Francisco, Bonds transformed into an all-time great. He won 5 additional MVPs, broke numerous records, and became the face of the Giants. His signing revitalized the franchise, helping them stay competitive throughout the 1990s and early 2000s. The Pirates, on the other hand, fell into a 2-decade-long playoff drought, illustrating the devastating impact of losing a player of Bonds' caliber. Number 7. Manny Ramirez, Boston Red Sox in 2000. Manny Ramirez's departure from the Cleveland Indians marked the end of one of the most potent offenses in MLB history. Ramirez had been a key part of the Indians' lineup, helping them reach 2 World Series in the 1990s. But when the Boston Red Sox offered an 8-year, $160 million deal, Ramirez couldn't resist. In Boston, Ramirez became a legend. His partnership with David Ortiz was the heart of the Red Sox offense, and he played a pivotal role in breaking the curse of the Bambino in 2004. Cleveland, meanwhile, struggled to rebuild after losing both Ramirez and other core players. Ramirez's move signaled a shift in power in the American League. Number 6. Randy Johnson, Arizona Diamondbacks in 1999. Randy Johnson's move from the Houston Astros to the Arizona Diamondbacks was a defining moment for the young franchise. Johnson had already established himself as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league, and his brief stint in Houston after a midseason trade from Seattle proved he was still at the top of his game. The Diamondbacks signed Johnson to a 4-year, $52 million deal, and he didn't disappoint. He won 4 consecutive Cy Young Awards and led Arizona to its first World Series title in 2001, delivering one of the greatest postseason performances in MLB history. The Astros, on the other hand, struggled to find an ace to replace Johnson's dominance. Number 5. Bryce Harper, Philadelphia Phillies in 2019. Bryce Harper's departure from the Nationals to sign a 13-year, $330 million deal with the Phillies was one of the most talked-about moves in MLB history. Harper had been the face of the Nationals franchise, winning Rookie of the Year and MVP honors during his time in Washington. His move to a division rival made it even more shocking. While the Nationals went on to win the World Series in Harper's first year with the Phillies, his impact on Philadelphia has been undeniable. Harper revitalized the Phillies fan base and played a key role in their return to the postseason in 2022. His signing remains a defining moment for both franchises. Number 4, Greg Maddox, Atlanta Braves, 1992. Greg Maddox leaving the Chicago Cubs for the Atlanta Braves on a 5-year, $28 million deal. Well, it really stunned the baseball world. Maddox had just won the Cy Young Award in Chicago and was seen as the future of their pitching staff. However, the Cubs couldn't match Atlanta's offer. In Atlanta, Maddox became the anchor of one of the greatest rotations in MLB history. He won 3 consecutive Cy Young Awards and helped the Braves to 11 straight division titles and a World Series championship in 1995. The Cubs, meanwhile, entered a period of mediocrity, struggling to recover from the loss of their ace. Number 3. Alex Rodriguez, Texas Rangers, 2000. Alex Rodriguez's departure from the Seattle Mariners to sign a 10-year, $252 million deal with the Texas Rangers was groundbreaking. Rodriguez was already one of the best players in the league, but this record-breaking contract set a new standard for superstar salaries. While A-Rod continued to put up historic numbers with the Rangers, the Mariners thrived without him, winning a record 116 games in 2001, thanks to contributions from Ichiro Suzuki and others. Rodriguez's time in Texas was marked by personal success, but limited team achievements, highlighting the complexities of such a massive deal. Number 2, Reggie Jackson, New York Yankees, 1977. Reggie Jackson's move to the Yankees from the Orioles on a 5-year, $3 million deal was a game-changer. Jackson had already built a reputation as a clutch performer in Oakland and Baltimore, but his arrival in New York elevated him to superstardom. His 3-homer performance in Game 6 of the 1977 World Series made him an instant legend. Meanwhile, the Orioles struggled to replace his production, and Jackson's signing marked the beginning of the Yankees' return to dominance in the late 1970s. Number 1. Shohei Otani, Anaheim Angels to Los Angeles Dodgers, 2024. When Shohei Otani signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers in 2024, it wasn't just a monumental free agent move, it was a historic turning point for baseball. After dazzling the league with the Angels, Otani made headlines for becoming MLB's first $700 million player, signing a 10-year deal with the Dodgers. His move united Los Angeles under a single banner, and the results were nothing short of legendary. In his first season with the Dodgers, Otani not only won the MVP award, but also achieved the unthinkable, becoming the first player in MLB history to hit 50 home runs and steal 50 bases in the same season. His two-way dominance redefined baseball's limits and turned the Dodgers into an unstoppable force. Otani's impact went beyond personal accolades. He helped the Dodgers win their first World Series title since 2020, delivering clutch performances at the plate. Otani's signing wasn't just about numbers, it was about global impact. His presence boosted the Dodgers' already massive fan base, bringing millions of international fans into the fold and solidifying Los Angeles as the epicenter of baseball greatness. No other free agent signing has had the combination of individual dominance, team success, and cultural significance that Otani brought to the Dodgers, making this move the greatest free agent signing in MLB history. Which signing had the biggest impact on MLB history? Did we leave anyone out? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more baseball history and debates on All-Star Archive. See you next time.